The Knicks had a decision to make on point guard Derrick Rose's contract by midnight tonight, and that decision has been made. So let's talk about it with SNY Knicks and Nets insider, that is Ian Begley, who joins me now. Always good to see my friend Ian. How you doing?
I'm good, Dexter. How are you, man?
I am doing well. We are ramping up to free agency season. I know it's about to get busy for you, so we've got a lot to talk about. Let's talk about this, Ian, because Newsday first reported that the Knicks will not exercise the $15.6 million option on Rose's contract. What does this move mean for the Knicks and for Rose going forward?
Yeah, well, first of all, it gives the Knicks access to a bigger exception. This summer in free agency, they'll have access to the non-taxpayer mid-level exception, which is $12.2 million. So they'll have more money to offer free agents. And it also suggests that they weren't close to completing a trade before they made this decision, right? Because if they were close to completing a deal, they probably would have picked up the option and included Rose in a deal. So I'm not saying that the Knicks are not involved in any trade talks right now. I'm sure they're pursuing all opportunities, but if they were close to something, they would have probably picked up Rose's option. Now for Rose, he's free. I think based on what the Knicks have said all year, the players, he can still play. So I would assume that he continues to pursue opportunities in the NBA, and I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up somewhere where he impacted winning next season.
Could see that for Rose. Still has something left to give. Will be at 35 at the start of next season. There also is a small chance he could wind back up with the Knicks, but probably not as likely there, right, Ian? And we're going to move on to talking about the Knicks. What you just talked about, they have access to the $12.2 million exception this summer. So with that being said, what kind of free agents do you think they could target this summer now that they have access to the $12.2 million exception?
Right now, Dexter, you look at the roster and they couldn't offer a free agent guaranteed minutes because everybody that was in their rotation last year is back right now, right? So, but if there's a trade, if rotation spot opens up, that changes, right? And I know that, some people with the Knicks are fans of the idea of pursuing Dante DiVincenzo, the Golden State player, with a player option for next year, but assuming he declines it, Knicks could then pursue him. So that's a name that I'm keeping an eye on, again, if a rotation spot opens up here for the Knicks at some point in the offseason.
You'll see what the Knicks do. It's going to be hopefully for Knicks fans, a busy offseason. Free agency, that will start on Friday, June 30th at 6 p.m. Ian Begley, he's going to be busy covering the Knicks and everything that comes along with them at the time. Ian, thank you for the insight on Derrick Rose and what the Knicks plans could be upcoming in free agency. Appreciate you, my man.
Anytime, Dexter.